Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Top 10 Naija. Top 10 Naija. It's the YKE and I'm your host. How have you guys been? How are you doing? How is Nigeria treating you? On today's episode of Top 10 Naija, we're going to be talking about Top 10 Naija Festivals or Carnivals. Okay, that's why I was so excited at the beginning of the video. So you know that this video is coming with number one. We have Calabar Carnival. I'm now thinking, if this was number one, what else would be number one? Calabar Carnival is located, it's usually held at Calabar Cross River. The highlights of the carnival are colorful parades, cultural performances, cultural showcases, music, of course, different vendors everywhere. Famous bikers carnival. It's usually a very big and interesting carnival. People literally travel from their states, from their locations, their cities, just to attend Calabar Carnival. That's how interesting it is. Usually they bring celebrities, popular artists, actors to perform and all of that. It's always a wonderful time. So even people that are not Nigerians, they usually look forward to Calabar Carnival because of all the cultural displays and the interesting things that it comes with. Alright, over to the next one. We have Osun Osogbo Festival. This one is the western part of Nigeria. It's located at Osogbo in Osun State. So this festival is known for its sacred ritual, the arts that are usually displayed, and also the Aruba procession to the Osun Sacred Forest is usually a very good time for the Yoruba people, just the people in the West, because of the cultural things that go on, some things that come from way back. They just bring it there, and the display and everything is just very interesting. Also, this festival teaches a lot about the culture, the culture and the history of Yoruba. So it's usually an amazing time for the Westerners. Next, we have the Duba Festival. Now, this one is for most northern cities. The highlights of this festival are the grand horse parades. Can you imagine? That would be so interesting. Colorful displays of regalia, the traditional music. It is usually so interesting. And if you know about northern Nigeria, they have good music and nice regalia. So in festival, you see different northern regalias in their different colors. You have like a whole horse parade, and their traditional music, and just so much more. Of course, food and other things. It's usually just an amazing time for the northerners. We have the Ojude Oba Festival. Now, this one is located in Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State. That's another festival from the western part. This one involves the massive gathering of age groups, horse parades, and cultural performances. It's usually a time for people to go and just meet up with old friends, make new friends from their age groups and even outside their age groups. Imagine like growing up in Ijebu-Ode and having to go out maybe to do other things in life, and then during this festival you get to come back and just meet up and reconnect with people that you probably lost contact with, or people that you grew up with. It is usually such an amazing, intimate, interesting time at the Ojude Oba Festival. If you're a Westerner or if you're a Yoruba person that has ever been part of this festival, please let us know in the comment section. How was the experience for you? How is it like? How interesting is it? Are you inviting us? Can we show up? Alright, let's move over to the next. We have the New Yam Festival, also known as Iri Jionhuru. Now, this one is for most Igbo communities. It is a festival for the New Yam. So we all know that there's old yam and then there's new yam. So when the new yam is coming up, from the soil and all of that, because Igbos are very big on yam and they're also very big on farming, we usually do like a whole festival for the celebration of the new yam. So this usually involves ceremonial yam tasting, cultural rites, music, dancing. One thing is assured, there's a lot of food, a lot of yam, of course, just different kinds of yam, grilled, boiled, fried. You should try your best to make it to one of those festivals. Next, we have Agugu Fishing Festival. Funny enough, this festival was one of the festivals I learned about. I don't know, it was in one of our textbook, I think premier textbook. If you're a Nigerian that went to a Nigerian school, you know about this. Please let me know in the comment section. This festival is held at Agugu in Kebbi State. So Kebbi is towards the north. Because Northerners are really big on fishing, they have like a whole festival for fishing. So in this festival, of course, we'll see fishing competitions, we'll have music, dances, food with a lot of fishes. That'll be so interesting, God. With this festival, you also get traditional boat races and different cultural exhibitions. You can imagine just how interesting this festival would be. Like, I think I really want to be in one of them. Next, we have Eyo Festival. This festival is held at Lagos Island in Lagos State. Lagos is in the western part. With this festival, you have procession of masquerades, traditional regalias, and cultural displays and performances. Of course, you have music, dance, and Lagos people know how to party, so you can imagine how interesting and just the good vibes and the energy that will come with this festival. It'll be such a swell time at the Eyo Festival. Next, we have Ofala Festival. So the Ofala Festival holds at Onitsha, Anambra State, which is towards the eastern part of Nigeria, basically an Igbo state. So in Ofala Festival, we have the celebrations of the Obi, which is also referred to as the king. We have traditional dances and royal ceremonies. We have music, food, and a lot of other cultural performances. So with the Ofala Festival, it's more of a royal thing. So you get a lot of royal performances, traditional rites. Anambra is said to be one of the richest states in eastern Nigeria. So you can imagine the kind of wealth and how rich the festival would be. Next, we have Udi Roko Festival. Now this one holds at Ado Ekiti in Ekiti State. It involves cultural displays, prayers, and the Ogun Onire procession. Finally, we have Southeast Food and Fashion Festival. This one holds at Enugu in Enugu State. It involves fashion parades, it involves runways, food, a lot of food, a lot of drinks, a lot of games. It also involves cultural performances, masquerade parades. Usually a 2-day festival, and it's always a blast, always very interesting. It's always a very interesting time in Enugu. It holds towards the end of the year, and it's held at the biggest stadium in Enugu. Okay. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Just in the comment section, which of these festivals have you been to? Which one would you like to attend? And which one did I skip from this list? Alright, so see you next time. This is Top 10 Naija and I'm the YKE. See you.